Well, well. What's up, guys? Um, I've been sick. I've been sick for about a week, and well, yeah, I've been sick for a week.
Every day I wake up and I hope you atrophy.
I talked to my girlfriend last week about how I was, getting really, really awful exertion headaches. Turns out probably because of a breathing issue, and that was just I wasn't recovering very well session to session. Just like then there's that pain in my spine that I don't even want to get into, and she went, well, why don't you take a week off from training? Like, what are you really going to lose from a week off of training? And at first I was like, no, I can't. I cannot do it. I will lose my mind. And at first it was difficult, but I was exhausted. I was tired, right? And then it wasn't that difficult because I was exhausted and tired. And then I still didn't want to train. I didn't want to get up in the morning. I didn't want to do fucking anything. And, you know, I wanted to use this as an example to show you guys that I have a lot of bad days. I'm gonna be honest. I have a lot of bad days. I have a hard time really honestly practicing gratitude. I don't mean in just expressing it, being like I'm so thankful for this. I mean in actually like living a grateful existence where I am like happy about my circumstances and I really want to make the most of them. I'm not gracious through my actions. Like I don't have gratitude through the way I live. I try to in the way I talk and the way I force myself to think, but that's what it is, man. It's about convincing yourself that it's worth being grateful for. And there's so much I could complain about right now. But why waste time? You know? Why? Why waste time? For my whole life. Whole life I've been wasting time. And people will say like, nah, no, Raf, you haven't been wasting time. You haven't been wasting time. Yeah, I have. I have. Um, my dad pulled me out of boxing because I wasn't putting enough time into it. Looking back, I thought he was being like really rash and judgmental, but honestly, I was being a little bit lazy, you know, slacking off, playing Minecraft instead of doing what I really convinced myself I wanted to get good at, and I let go of it. I didn't do school after grade 8, barely touched a textbook. I pretty much haven't read since then. I would be in like the odd online class that my mom would kind of throw me into. And then I would just tell people that it was because, I was working hard, trying to provide for my family. But like realistically, I worked maybe some springs, falls. Other than that, just every summer, like everybody else. When winter came around, I pretty much did fucking nothing. And I wasted away time, literally. I always used to ask, why is my memory so blurry? Why don't I like see as far back as others? It's because I have these massive blotches of nothing. I did nothing. I don't want to do nothing anymore. And as much as that painfully human urge to just waste away into laziness and self-pity for how shitty my life feels and how awful my circumstances are sometimes. Most of the bad things in my life are there by purpose or by choice. So either they have a purpose in strengthening the man that I will be one day, or they're there by choice, and to relinquish them or get rid of them, those problems, I would bring in new problems, right? So there's problems in my life that I have, but they're necessary, and I have to learn to deal with them, and I try to deal with them. But I want you all to understand that I feel the same way every single morning. I can't remember the last time I woke up feeling like, let's get this day started. People have mentioned that I'm like outgoing and joyous. I appreciate that because that is a practiced trait. I don't have it naturally. I think I'm naturally a very melancholy person. Um, I'm sad a lot, man, and I have like very very intense emotions as well. So it's hard because I'm sad often, and things make me sad really easily. And this whole time that all of this is going on in my brain, I am forcing myself to logically analyze reality and understand that the world is not out to get me, and that I do not need to maintain my victimhood to feel better. I need to drop it and advance into how I can make the world victimless. It's not about me. It's not. Nobody did anything wrong to me. A lot of people did things wrong to me, but they weren't vicious. They weren't cruel. They were all just equally as broken as I could have been if I held on to this pain. You know? That's fucking terrifying. It's like a lot of the most disgusting people were just so painfully tormented. And then a wall goes up. And they refuse to acknowledge right from wrong, other than in the context of what's right is something that's benefiting them, what's wrong is something that isn't. It's sad. But I promise you, like, that's not that far away from obsessing over all the worst things about your life. Like, the same way that people say, like, oh, if you lock in, I promise, within months, you can do so great, which is true. I challenge you, that's true. If you actually try for a long period of time, you will do phenomenally better, you'll feel phenomenally better. But on the contrast, if you don't try for a long period of time, it corrodes you. You start to melt. You sink into this hatred. That's what it is. So whenever you look at somebody and you're like, wow, how self-absorbed, how gross, how disgusting, how prideful, I want you to take a look at them and understand that all of their worst qualities are following the continuous pursuit of all your worst decisions. So just go and start doing good and making good choices for yourself and your loved ones and those around you. Not feel good choices, things that'll ease you into another, apathy because, you're just numbing the pain and you're feeling good, getting your rocks off. Actual, objective good. Well-being of yourself and others around you. Whether that's financial stability, physical health, emotional health, challenging them on bad decisions they're making, challenging yourself on bad things you're doing. Start trying. Start trying, please. I'm begging you, because holy shit, if I didn't pick up my dick and just try a little bit right now, I can see that person I was. And he was lazy and mean and disgusting. Not just like, oh, what a disgusting person, like the way his mind worked, the way he oriented his life around his mind. That was disgusting. It's not okay. I think I dropped my phone filming a Breaking Bad skit. So it's looks a little weird over here. I don't know if you noticed. The camera's a little bit strange, but it's fine. What is this? Are you squatting? Yes. Why are you squatting, Ref? Well, I'm going to do more multi-joint exercises because there's going to be more muscles involved. So even though I'm still going to be reaching close to like my maximum tolerable perception of effort, it won't be as close to like the maximum threshold per muscle group. It'll kind of be like either when I tire out more systematically or when like one of the muscles fails before the others. And obviously there's more than one muscle at play, so I won't be doing as much volume. Um, Meaning won't be as much carryover fatigue. I won't be as sore, and I'll feel okay tomorrow at work. We'll see. I don't know. But this is troubleshooting, you know. Um, Part of like what I love doing is training. So we'll see if like I can recommend this for someone else if they're having an off day or they're sick or recovering for something. I mean, obviously, I feel really weak and really tired, and I could have fought for that rep and maybe bounced out of another and fought for it again, but we're here, man. We're pushing hard within reason, I guess. I don't want to go crazy, dude. I'm worried about getting sicker. So I think we're going to do some RDLs, but more length than RDLs. Straight leg deadlifts. Just at like more length than I'm used to doing. It's crazy that it's half the weight I normally do with an extra like 3 inches off the ground. And slowing down the eccentric makes it so much harder. My triceps are sore. From what? Sore from what? I've done nothing for a week. It really bothers me. Training way lighter today at greater muscle lengths. So there's a chance that I still might be a little bit sore. But it's not going to be like a worrisome kind of sore, like overtraining or like muscle damage. Kind of just like, you know, some chemical processes leaving some ouchy feelings, but not to a dangerous extent because of working at greater muscle lengths. So I'm not worried. I want to do more of like one of the weird funky ones where it's not like a push down.
The horizon pulls me closer, a whisper in the wind. The map is blank before me. Where do I begin?
It's also, it's not a huge deal. I was going to come here and just go through my program, but just only do like moderate loads to try and like build whatever coordination adaptations back that I had started to lose. At this point, though, like this is more of a health thing, and I'm as much as like I hate being here right now with the state of body and state of mind I'm in. I love being here. I feel so much better.
The unknown feels like home. With every step I'm finding a place I've never known. Let's go where no one has ever been. A world unseen beneath our skin. Through endless skies, we'll break the chain. Uncharted lands will claim them all. Rise like tides and let it go. Just endless sea. Come drift with me. Come drift with me.
Oh wait. I forgot I was supposed to be training with reps in reserve. Can I bring the seat down? Yeah, I can. All the way down. Funny lower chest bias talking about. I know that I really should not, but I really want to max out the machine. I don't know why. Yeah, that's it.
Through endless skies, we'll break the chain. Uncharted lands will claim them all. Rise like tides and let it fall. Just endless seas. Come drift with me. Come drift with me. Oh, come drift with me. Oh, and come drift with me. Oh, and come drift with me.
Lift is all done. Physique check-in, feeling and looking mediocre. So it's not ideal. It's kind of cool filming close up because you can tell that like the cracks in my screen protector are still in the way there. But it's focusing on my face, which is kind of sick. And my mic, I lost a piece for it. I'm kind of bummed out. Bro, I'm trying. I'm really trying, you know? And then I've been sick, so I haven't been at work. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to pay for my car this month. But God is good. God provides. You know, we do very well. Yeah. It's really, I think the most difficult thing is if I pick up more work, I'm going to have less time to make content. If I pick up more responsibilities for content, I'm going to have less time to work. If I do more of those, both of those, I'm going to have less time to give to my family and my loved ones and practice the rules I'm trying to apply of being a better person. So all of this is pretty overwhelming. And I don't want a single comment saying, oh, Raph, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm not complaining. You have nothing to be sorry about. I'm just expressing why life is challenging sometimes. And I'm a victim to it too, in the sense that everyone's a victim, but nobody should victimize themselves. Let me make that perfectly fucking clear. You know, life's shitty for some reasons. Life is spectacularly beautiful for so many more. So, you know, we'll let things play out. And I don't care how dangerous on the edge I get of having money for things. I am never picking up a fuck-ass sponsorship that I don't care for. That's the biggest thing. People think that like because I've got over 20K followers on TikTok that I make a bunch of money. I make nothing off social media. I have not even made I have not even made, I'm just going to leave that in. I haven't even made a considerable amount of money off of any affiliate codes and any source of media because I'm Canadian. There's no creator fund. So unless YouTube picks up, I just do this because I love it. And after posting a few videos that I think resonated with people, talking about issues I have on TikTok, I think that I can actually bring some type of benefit to the world. But I am not going to be selling my platform to some fuck-ass game app product that I do not think is useful, well made, or I believe in to some extent. And that's the hardest thing. You know, you keep getting reached out to by random companies being like, hey, promote this shit for me. It's fucking awful. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And then there's people just making a bunch of videos. And I know they're making like hundreds, some of them thousands of dollars off this shit. So it's hard. But we stay strong, follow the beaten path, and we'll be okay. And I feel really weird sharing any of this on social media. But genuinely, I don't want this to be like a weird, oh, like, I'm putting on my pretend personality for YouTube now. Oh, now I'm going to put on my pretend personality for TikTok. This is always going to be just Raph. And I'm going to try my very best to keep it that way. Obviously, I don't know where my content is going, but I do want to keep it genuine, always. So, just know, I'm going to be okay, no matter what. I don't want a bunch of people pretending to worry or worrying, okay? I don't need that. I'm just sharing stuff, okay? Just sharing stuff. And I'm just being completely genuine. And, I feel good doing that, expressing myself genuinely. So, I appreciate you guys watching. I really do. If you want to support me, feel free to subscribe. That's all. Anyways, sayonara, guys.